Tonight, somewhere in Middle America, is the center of the Big East universe. A sold-out CHI Health Center in Omaha, where the Marquette Golden Eagles are in town to take on the Creighton Bluejays. A battle with major implications for March tonight in Omaha on FS1. And we already saw something on FS1 tonight that changed the picture. With Xavier losing to Villanova, they drop into fourth. Marquette, with a win tonight, they're in the catbird seat for a Big East championship. Hi, everybody. Standing room only tickets went on sale in Omaha this morning. They were bought up in the board. He'll push it ahead. Nembhard on the run. The lob to Kaluma.
Showtime early in the open floor for the Jays. Wow.
On the practice before the game about turnovers. They're leading the Big East in turnovers forced. He said that's not something we necessarily try to do.
Which is interesting. He said we're mainly just trying to be disruptive. But ultimately, if you're disruptive, you'll likely turn people over.
Counts the bucket and a chance for one more.
1-on-3, not a good decision from Mitchell.
Nembhard, the split, through the contact for two more.
Again, Kalkbrenner
on the board.
You see Marquette will switch some of these screens. So there you get a switch. Kalkbrenner needs to get a touch now. You need to find a way to post him up with Cam Jones on him.
One of the things they stressed in the Creighton shoot-around earlier today, if he's got a mismatch, you gotta get him the ball. There it is. Tough catch, but he led him right to the rim.
And Kevin Dykstra wasn't there in the first matchup. You could switch these screens. You didn't have Kalkbrenner to deal with inside. Marquette's got to have a little bit better. Are going to be available to Iguodaro.
Nembhard wanted to get it inside to the big man, matched up against Jones. He'll find Miller, and Miller hits the first Creighton three.
That's what Mason Miller does. 75% of his shots are threes. Coming off the bench, hunting triples.
Whistle, offensive foul. That'll go on David Joplin, and a turnover back to Creighton. First meeting had 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Sharif Mitchell also on the floor in the backcourt for the Jays.
Mismatch here.
Alexander, a little crossover to get free.
Alexander wanted it. He smelled blood on the switch.
Setting the screen for Alexander. This is Farabello in the corner. Step back after he got Jones in the air.
2 threes from Creighton's bench.
A rarity for a bench that does not score a lot. And that's on the sideline, a turnover.
He's kind of a different look than everybody else. He's a guy that can get under you. He's quick. He can get into the paint at will.
Trying to shoot again. Jays having to use a lot of that shot clock each possession. Farabello on the baseline, able to find room, and he got past Polak.
Again, Kalkbrenner's doing a nice job holding off Iguodaro. So these...
Into the paint. Dropping it off. Iguodaro's pocket picked by Farabello. Alexander. Here's Sharif Mitchell. Open to the rim for two. By Iguodaro.
That's 2 opportunities at the hoop erased because of a bobble and then help.
And Shireman with the bucket and a chance for one more. He's got to be ready for the pass, don't
Yes, no doubt. He's going to find you. He really is good at seeing the opposite side of the floor, too.
4-point Creighton lead. Creighton bench outscoring Marquette. That's a big surprise. Shireman inside using the window. The three. Alexander on the switch, picked up by Iguodaro.
Kalkbrenner's got to work the post.
Back it goes. Alexander from range. That three will fall for Trey Alexander. He's got 5.
Improved three-point shooter in a major way.
Answer. The tip won't go, and Kaluma there.
Kalkbrenner's changing everything in the paint right now.
That's what the Jays were missing in that December meeting. Shireman will try again. Off the side of the backboard. Nembhard. This is how you do it. And Alexander the rebound. He's a 31% shooter from out there.
where Kalkbrenner has to punish goal by missing.
Triple team. They find Shireman. That three will drop. And for the first time tonight, Shireman sees it go through the net from Rain. You'll see it Saturday night on Fox. And the ball taken away. Pressure on the inbound, and the Jays get it right back. Shireman. And then fine to Kalkbrenner for the flush.
What a sequence. Marquette looked like they were going to have a steal and a layup, and instead it's a dunk on the other.
I will predict someday Sean Jones will lead this.
I agree.
Deflections. When he has more minutes out there, he's everywhere. Shireman will step back. And the three drops. Shireman. 2 in a row.
What shooting slump, right?
And that is still the last time they led.
40, what an answer.
Oh, my goodness. Storming out of the locker room on an 8-0 run. Double comes at Shireman. Alexander, the recipient, and hits the three.
Look how Marquette's come out to start this second half.
Nemhard, 5 to shoot. Miller, catch and shoot and finish.
Boy, that is a quick release. He didn't dip the ball down. He caught it. This is Marquette basketball. Another deflection, another steal.
And a chance for the lead. Up ahead, Jones driving. Spins out, Kalkbrenner with the board. Quick push to Nemhard, but no numbers. Alexander, he'll attack. Nemhard for 3. Twice Marquette's had a chance to take the lead. Twice Creighton's answered with a 3.
Well, how about Shireman's contest?
Kolek working against Mitchell, banging his way around against the veteran Creighton guard. The turnover. Shireman on the run to the other end, and Shireman, count it, and the foul. Mitchell, not a huge scoring threat, although St. John's would argue that. He hit 3 threes. Nemhard, the scoop to the rim. King there. Offensive rebound and putback.
That's where Creighton, I think, has to run and find some shots.
Marquette gets gathered so quickly.
So much better in this second half, sprinting back defensively.
Kalkbrenner, a little dig down from Kolek, and he slithers his way to the rim for 2, and that snaps the 13-0 run over 6 minutes.
Free zone there.
Arabello off the shot fake, driving on Prosper. Here's Shireman. Nemhard.
Look at these extra efforts from Marquette. Unbelievable.
Deep 3 for Shireman. 4!
Have to really keep Kalkbrenner off the offensive glass if you're the Golden Eagles. You got to find Shireman.
8 to shoot. Arabello, back cut, bump, count it, and the foul. Nemhard to the line. Shot fake. Shireman, jump stop, inside, tied up. There's Nemhard, gonna have to push quickly. Nemhard, 3, up, off, rebound, Kalkbrenner takes it up, 2-point game, and the Jays will use their final timeout. 1.9 seconds remaining, Creighton down a pair. Well, this Marquette team was down 8 at halftime, and at halftime it didn't feel like they were anywhere close to coming back. They proved us wrong in the second half.
I think it started with the energy defensively, and that made offense easier for this group. Marquette's a team that leads the Big East in steals, and their activity was off the charts in this second half. Got some shots at the rim and in the paint, and this has been a championship-level performance in this second half from Marquette. 2 seconds away from a big road win for the Bluejays.
And inbound coming from Iguodala. And it's tipped away, but a foul. A foul is called on the inbound, and Greg McDermott cannot believe it. Watch it again. Nemhard called for the foul.
Wow. Not only was it going to be a steal, but the ball gets tipped right to Kalkbrenner. Oh, boy. Obviously, there's a lot of contact before. A lot of holding. Oh, that's a tough one. As then Kalkbrenner at 70% was going to be point blank. Wow.
11 for 16 in the second half. A faint heartbeat for the Creighton chances.
You almost wonder,
do you want to miss it?
are you better off missing this? Because you got no timeouts.
Jones with one more. Misses it. Shireman the rebound. Heaves it up well short. And Marquette grabs a giant road win at Creighton. 73-71. And grabs hold of the top spot in the Big East standings.